All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another mini series. Well, another part of this mini series, I should say. It is the Royal Rumble of 1992. If you're in the Twitch stream, you'll see what attempt we're on. If you're on the YouTube channel, you'll never know. Unfortunately, should be here live. But welcome back to another mini Royal Rumble. We're in the Royal Rumble of 1992, like I said. And this is a couple of things about it. First of all, this is the last Royal Rumble to not feature a shot at WrestleMania. So basically, from the next Rumble and onwards, if you win the Royal Rumble, you will get a championship match at WrestleMania. But the other caveat in this Royal Rumble is that the WWE Championship itself is on the line. And you might be wondering, why is it on the line? Well, basically, Hulk Hogan and The Undertaker had two matches or a few matches somewhere at the end of 1991. I'm pretty sure Hogan lost the title to The Undertaker in some kind of method, and then Hulk Hogan won it back in some kind of method as well. Jack Tunney didn't like it, who was the president at the time, and he scheduled the WWE Championship to be vacant, and ultimately it is going to be on the line for the 1992 Royal Rumble. So those are the caveats. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Royal Rumble 1992. Nothing else I'm missing, right? Yeah, of course, usually as well, I shouldn't have to mention this at this point. We're 5 in now. But basically, no Royal Rumbles off of outside of pay-per-views. It's just going to be the these right. So basically, it's going to be Royal Rumbles that have happened at pay-per-views that are Royal Rumble named. So no Greatest Royal Rumbles, no Raw Royal Rumbles, no SmackDown Royal Rumbles, no outside Rumbles other than the ones that took place on a sanctioned Royal Rumble pay-per-view. So without any further ado, let's try and win a 1992 Royal Rumble. But if you know the 1992 Royal Rumble, you know how bastard hard this is going to be. If you don't know the 1992 Royal Rumble, well, you're about to bloody find out.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
None of that is true. Basically because A, it's not going to happen until next year, and then I won't have to fucking give that disclaimer. And B, this is the match with a fucking Royal Rumble. I can't speak.
From Manchester, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith.
Right, we get it. It's Davey Boy Smith. So basically, there isn't going to be a title shot for the winner of this Royal Rumble because the winner of this Royal Rumble wins the title itself. And this wouldn't be, or won't be, the only Royal Rumble in which this occurs. Of course, I can't put a title on the line, but we know what's up for grabs. And it is the WWE Championship. Once again, will happen later on down the line in 2016, if we get to that Rumble. Fingers crossed. But we shall see. These early entrant Rumbles are going to take the fucking life out of me, I tell you. I've already dragged the difficulty down a bit to make it a bit easier. These Royal Rumbles, but if I have to drag it down a bit further, then so be it. If I have to win from number whatever very early on. Here comes the second entrant then.
Introducing the individual who drew number 2 from Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 260 pounds. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
You know, Byron, I think it might save Mr. DiBiase a few bucks if we got you eliminated from the announce team. There is no need for that. I'm fine out here. Everybody's got a price.
$1 Million Man. He's not been so lucky since the Royal Rumble of 1989, where he drew number 30. Because in 1990, he drew number 1. And now this year, he's drawn number 2.
Bonus tonight is pocket change.
He's not doing well for the $1 million man. Tell you that much for free. I will give away the hint as well that I'm on multiple attempts of this Royal Rumble, which is a shock to nobody. And if you're watching live, this is probably the last attempt I will try for now. I'll maybe come back to it a bit later. And the $1 million man looking to prove a point against the British Bulldog. Davey Boy Smith with a military press slam. Could get Ted out early. Shoulder tackle from the Bulldog. And in comes number 3. Well, ladies and gentlemen, wish me luck. Because if you don't know the Royal Rumble of 1992, Ric Flair wins it from number 3. Now, I'll give it away. This is multiple attempts at this point. Not saying a number. If you want to know the number, you come and watch live. But I'm not excited to try this again. Flair throwing the $1 million man. And the Bulldog with a boot. But I suppose the earlier I get eliminated, the better, honestly. I don't have to go for as much of the Rumble. If you're going to eliminate me, either do it early or don't do it at all. No in between, thank you. Don't leave me to like... If I get runner-up after surviving with Ric Flair for a whole Rumble, I might cry. Thankfully it hasn't happened yet. And if it does, I will not be... I'll just accept it. I won't be doing another... I am joking, but like, fucking hell. I put all that work to get nothing. Be fuming. Nasty Boy Sags working on DiBiase. In comes number 5, Haku. Flair, really smart to get out of the way of the Bulldog. Or trying to. Sorry, Bulldog. Any of these early combatants would be wise to avoid as much combat as possible. But obviously that's not going to happen because the world title's on the line, everybody wants it. It's just not going to be that easy. And here comes the Heartbreak Kid. Shawn Michaels. And a chop from DiBiase. Flair takes that as a personal insult. And he's going to give one back. Big net breaker. Flair finds a way out. Down to the leg. Could the Bulldog be out of the hands of Shawn Michaels? DiBiase fights off Flair, and in comes El Matador, Tito Santana. I was trying to find a good El Matador attire for him, but unfortunately there wasn't any. Michaels and Tito have had their differences, so to speak. Down to the leg goes Bulldog on Flair. Smart counter as Ric Flair tries to find some respite. Nasty Boy Sags can get Haku out here. Well, it doesn't get any easier for these early entrants as the Barbarian makes his entrance. Bulldog and the Barbarian have had their history. And they're going to continue that in this Royal Rumble. DiBiase and his legs worked over by Flair, and I think he was trying to put that figure 4 leg lock on, not to be. And El Matador takes out HBK. Down to the leg of Haku goes Nate. Nature Boy Flair trying to take some rest, but the Barbarian doesn't give anyone rest. We should know that. Kitchen sink by Flair. Barbarian just gets straight back up, but a splat by the Nate. Tell them to stay down. Flair was looking for some help there with the Barbarian, but everyone else is otherwise detained. And the Barbarian, shoulder breaker to the H. $1 Million Man. Just taunting away as Flair tries to get some more rest. Tries to stay out of this fight as much as he can. We're waiting number 8 or 9. We're waiting another participant is my point. I just don't know what number it is. $1 Million Man and then H. 2 early entrances. It looked as if Ted DiBiase was going to go for the chop there on Flair. Now Flair going after Santana. Oh, it's going to pick up. It's the Texas Tornado. And at number 9. Showing net breaker by Tito. Now Barbarian getting involved. Reversal on Tito in the corner. And of course, a lot of these men will fight harder for this one than usual. The world title is on the line. The Tornado hangs on. I don't think Flair noticed. And H trying to remain alive on this one, just try to get some room here, I think. Just smart by Flair, just to try to stay out of the action. Try it in for Santana. Avoided it. And Flair playing the avoiding game. He's got to be smart here. Good in Nature Boy. The Nasty Boy could be out of the hands of Santana. No. Jerry Sags fights back. Haku gets it from the H. Who's out? Is that the $1 Million Man eliminated by the British Bulldog? It was, for reference. And Flair takes down Haku. And now a suplex from an H. And now Nature Boy Ric Flair just trying to stay out of harm's way once again. This is smart strategy if you are an H. Everyone else is fighting each other. Barbarian could be out of the hands of the Nasty Boy. Oh, but Bulldog. And now the Tornado. Ric Flair, Nature Boy. Smart. And it could be the Nasty Boy, Jerry Sags. Nope. Flair with the pile driver to Tornado. The Texas Tornado fighting back. I've absolutely no idea how I'm going to win this, by the way, not a clue. I'll give my all though. Flair try to fight back up against Kerry Von Erich. Down, or not down actually, across the face of the Tornado. Santana takes down Flair, and in comes the Repo Man. Hide your stuff, because the Repo Man is here. He'll be coming in to collect debts. Somebody's been eliminated. It's the it's Haku. Bulldog could be next. Flair down on Sags though. I don't know why he saved the Bulldog. Maybe it was an inverted. But the Repo Man is out of here at the hands of that Barbarian. Eliminations are happening at quite a quick pace now. And Bulldog nearly out. Held on. Barbarian looking to go on an elimination spree. Might be Ric Flair next in his sights. Of course, the Bulldog starting at number 1, he's still in there. Ric Flair at number 3, he's still in there. It's great performances from those two so far. The Nasty Boy, I believe, came in quite early as well. He's still remaining in this matchup. Jerry Sags, I don't remember what number he was. It was quite early. Santana eliminates the Texas Tornado. Bulldog with a, not a Bulldog surprisingly, but a suplex to Flair. Flair fighting back. The two earliest entrants in this Rumble now with DiBiase eliminated, going at each other. Headbutt by the Bulldog. Kick by Flair. And the Barbarian going after an H again. Clothesline, Flair avoids. Here comes the hammer at number 11 as Flair gets taken down again. Just get out of there, Flair. Oh no. Oh, Flair finds a way out. That could have been curtains. Flair just trying to stay out of harm's way, which is smart if you are the Nate. Down on the Bulldog, but the hammer trying to come in. Tito with a drop kick. And now going after Flair. In comes Nikolai Volkov. Going after the Nate. And Flair with a low blow to Volkov. Everything's legal in the Royal Rumble. And Davey Boy with power slam to Valentine. Suplex to Smith from Flair, and it could be the Barbarian next out. As we have another coming in. Oh, if you've ever taken a trip down to Cobb County, Georgia, be watching out for this man. The big boss man enters, number 13. And he could be on the run here. Santana nearly out. Valentine could be gone. The hands of the Nasty Boy. He stays in though. Flair just picking his spots here, which is smart if you are an H. Fist drop to Davey Boy, and now Volkov. Not forgotten. That low blow from Flair. Suplex to Nature Boy Ric Flair. Volkov's going to continue the punishment. Headbutt as well. And Flair knocked out here. Just hiding under the ropes. This is smart if you're in the Nate. Bulldog been in here since number 1. Ric Flair been in here since number 3. A lot of survivors long term in this match. Will they win the championship? Probably not. But they've got good survival time so far as Flair chops the Barbarian. Is Greg Valentine about to eliminate Volkov perhaps? Chest shots to Nikolai. Is Volkov gone? No, remains in. Flair goes down to the legs of the Barbarian. This is smart. Work down the big man's legs. And he can't get his power moves in. And that's exactly what Flair's thinking. Bigger for the Barbarian. Wear down those strong tree trunk-like legs. Barbarian try to reverse the pressure. Flair smart to let go. He's not going to win that battle of power. Flair trying to stay in front here against the Barbarian. And now a chop to Volkov. And now a second one. But Valentine getting involved. Barbarian takes down the Nate. Full credit in the world to Bulldog and Nature Boy Ric Flair for staying in so far. Will they win the Rumble? Like I said, most likely not, but they're putting in a good showing. Could Volkov be out of the hands of the Nasty Boy? Tito Santana taking down the Barbarian. It's been a while since we had an entrant. That's because the ring's fucking full. Boss man in trouble. Flair, was looking to eliminate the Boss Man. He recovered. And now the Boss Man eliminate Flair. Flair tries to sneak out the back door. Away from the Boss Man. Flair doing every he can to fight in this Rumble, as is every other participant. Second rope down onto the Boss Man. Volkov and Flair. Flair taking down the big man at the legs. Smart. Bossman saying he hasn't forgotten Flair, but he will come back for him. Unless Nasty Boy gets him out here, that'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? Bulldog and Flair, the longest serving at the moment. Flair getting that dodge again after that powerbomb. What's up, Stella? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Flair trying to hold on. Again, it's still been a while since there's been an elimination. I'm just hoping it isn't me that gets eliminated. It's a long way to go in this Rumble. What is going on with the Barbarian and Valentine? Didn't look 100% executed there. Volkov. Suplex. Flair manages to shift his weight. Now Volkov. Gonna reverse Flair. Jesus Christ. This is a mad Royal Rumble where there's no eliminations happening. How do you win a Rumble where you can't get anybody out? Flair looking to go for the legs, but Volkov with a reversal. Flair escapes again. Are there going to be any more eliminations, or is this it? Begs the question. How much do these men want to be WWE champion? I'll tell you, tons. Down to the leg goes Flair on Volkov. And now what is the Nate thinking? I guess we'll never know. Bulldog. Oh, finally I can't speak. Eliminations happened. El Matador, Tito Santana eliminated by the Boss Man. Now Flair down again. You got to respect the Nature Boy as well as the British Bulldog. Pretty sure Barbarian and Valentine caught each other there, or Flair caught one of them as well. I don't really know what's going on anymore. What I do know is that Volkov could be on the outs here at the hands of the Barbarian. Then comes Boss Man looking to get Flair, but Flair saw him coming. Nasty Boy taken over by Flair. Now Bulldog. Oh, Flair nearly went out. Remains in. As Flair looks for a bit of revenge. Number. I don't even know what number we're on. It's been so long since we had an entrant. Power slam by Davey Boy. Flair escaping again, and it is the mighty Hercules that enters now at number 14. For anyone who wasn't aware of where we're at in this fucking Royal Rumble. Flair and Bulldog been in the longest. Bulldog says number 1. Flair says number 3. And now the Nate dragging over the Bulldog. And it could be courage for Davey Boy. Is he out? He holds on, he holds on. Barbarian looking for Flair here. Out goes the Boss Man. Mighty Hercules gonna try and take down the Nate. Ric Flair with a slam. And again, Ric Flair played survival. And out goes the Bulldog. And the Valentine stays in. I thought Sags might have clotheslined him out there. But now the longest surviving in this match, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Ric Flair trying to go after Jerry Sags here, the Nasty Boy. Not going to happen. Pump handle, slam. Now Valentine getting caught. Sleeper hold. Volkov down on Flair. Is this Sleeper Hold going to do anything? I mean, Nasty Boy has it on pretty deep on the hammer, but he gets out of it. And Volkov can't get Hercules out on that occasion. Flair just hiding again. Down on the back of Volkov, and here comes a big entrant. Here comes potentially one of the favourites. It's Roddy Piper straight after Flair. Flair trying to escape any punishment he can. But the Rowdy one goes straight after Flair. Hercules getting involved. The Nasty Boy nearly out. Flair going after Volkov again. And it is Jerry Saggs eliminated. He came in at number 4, so a good performance, but not to be for the Nasty Boy. Do you trust him? It's Jake the Snake. Do you trust him? Looking for Flair. Flair takes him down, and out goes the hammer. Elimination's coming in thick and fast now. Now Flair going after the hot rod. Or attempting to anyway. Clothesline from Roddy Piper. Flair again hides out. Smart. And it could be Volkov. At the hands of the Barbarian. And it is. Flair back in. Roddy Piper saw him getting up and takes him down. Roddy and Nature Boy going at it now as the Snake takes down Hercules. And he is a snake, isn't he? Looking for some kind of adulation. Hercules gets him. Flair down on the Snake. Hacksaw in. Flair takes down Mr. Jake the Snake there, and got to work on the hacksaw in the corner now. Is it going to be Roddy Piper eliminated by the hands of Jake the Snake? Not if Flair has anything to do. I think Flair wants to be the one to eliminate Piper. And out goes the hacksaw, that's Hercules. And Roddy. In comes number 18, Irwin R. Shyster. And now submission hold by the Rowdy one on Flair. The abdominal stretch. Tapping out doesn't matter in the Rumble, but it will wear the Nature Boy down. That's a promise. And Flair escapes. And he's going to try and escape again. As another man enters the fray. Flair down on the hot rod. And here comes Superfly, Jimmy Snuka. What's Flair thinking? On the hot rod. Goodness knows. Sleeper hold now on Roddy. Roddy could be put to sleep by an H. Spamming my damn buttons away. Jawbreaker. Roddy Piper with a clothesline there. Irwin R. Shyster coming to the aid of Flair, but here comes one of those men involved in the controversy. Here comes the Undertaker as Irwin R. Shyster eliminates the Superfly. Now goes after the dead man. And out goes the Snake. Flair going back to the legs of Barbarian again, where the power is. Out goes Roddy. And the field is thinning. Will Flair be the next eliminated to the hands of the dead man? Working together as Shyster and Undertaker. And the mighty Hercules trying to eliminate Flair. Flair fighting in as much as he can, giving it his all. A chop attempted, but Barbarian broke it up. Flair just trying to find an exit. Well, an exit, obviously, but you get what I mean. Down on the mighty Hercules. Barbarian. And Flair now. Going at it. Hercules. Gonna try and plant Flair, and here comes the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Reinstated to fight Jake the Snake. And he's back in the ring at the Royal Rumble, looking to eliminate Barbarian instantly. Can he do it? Barbarian hangs on. Flair just trying to live since number 3. Since number fucking 3. Still in there. Still looking for a fight. And in comes the Berserker. Flair going after Barbarian, as is the Macho Man. In comes number 22. Is the Berserker. Barbarian eliminated at the hands of the Nate. And the Berserker going to go berserk, perhaps on Ric Flair here. And who's going out there? It is potentially Hercules. It's not going to be. He stays in. Continues to work on the legs of the Berserker. And in comes Virgil. $1 Million Man gone long ago. But Virgil's in to try and become the WWF champion. Virgil takes down the Nate. It could be Virgil eliminated at the hands of the mighty Hercules. Virgil stays in. Erwin R. Shyster and The Undertaker. I think Flair was looking to work with Shyster there, but I don't know if Shyster knew that was the plan. I think at this point, here goes Virgil at the hands of the mighty Hercules. Flair just trying to live in this Rumble. The Berserker taking down the Nate though. Going Flair across the ring. And in comes another member of this Rumble. Thank you, Stella, for the follow as well. In comes Colonel Mustafa, number 24. The Rumble begins to fill up again. It just doesn't end.
He's been put in a bind. Fighting nasty there.
And IRS takes over Flair, who's got to be feeling it now. You'd have to imagine anyway. Down goes Flair at the hands of IRS. And now Flair going to take over on the Macho Man. As this Rumble once again is filling up. The Nate going into hiding, so to speak. And now Herc sees him. Tries to go for him. Undertaker with a drop kick. Flair again. Finding some kind of space in the corner. Erwin R. Shyster down on Flair. The DDT. Pointed shot. Flair must be feeling it now, definitely. And a forearm as well. I'm surprised Flair's still even in here, to be honest with you. Flair going after the Berserker's legs. Again, take down the big men out of their base. Flair is using his brain. I don't even know who the second longest survivor is. I would probably say Hercules, but I mean, realistically, the story right now is Flair's been in there for a long ass time. Down with the knee to the Barbarian, or the Berserker, sorry. They're all barbaric and berserk, so into the corner goes Flair. Hands to the Macho Man, who's refocused his attention now onto the model. Herc could get Mustafa out here. And he does. Hercules could be out as well. He holds on. The dead man. Taking down Flair. But again, it's just trying to find a hiding space. Undertaker could be out of the hands of IRS. Berserker to his feet, Flair to his. And the Berserker over the top. There's an uneasy alliance here, I think, between Flair and Macho. Or there was. There's no longer. As Macho Man has now started targeting the Nate. Into the corner goes Flair. This only helps, I think. Flair getting some time. And now Flair down on the Berserker. Berserker, it's all filling up again. Flair just taking anything. The moves, in comes the Hulkster. I just noticed Undertaker trying to eliminate Flair. But in comes the Hulk. Well, this is business picked up now. Macho and Berserker working on Flair. Put the Hulk in. IRS in the corner with Flair. Can Flair get IRS out? He can. There goes Shyster. And again, Ric Flair just trying to find a hiding spot down on the back of the Macho Man. And it could be the Berserker out of the hands of the model. Hercules could be out by Hogan's hand. Not sure if Hogan was going for Herc or Flair. Doesn't matter now because he's gone for Flair instead. Down goes Berserker at the hands of the Nage. Undertaker going for that power bomb. Flair trying to eliminate Berserker. Berserker throwing Flair across the ring. Now the Undertaker. Undertaker, Flair surviving again. How long have we got? Skinner, the Alligator Man, is in. Berserker dropping Flair like a bad habit, but the Alligator Man has arrived. Flair trying to live in this match, I tell you. Still 3 more to enter, plus 8 we got in the ring. Someone's out. Who's out? Who's gone? Somebody just went. Didn't see who. It's the mighty Hercules, I think. He's been in for a very long time. Full cred to Herc, but he's out now. Somebody else is out as well. And the Alligator Man taking down Nate. He's going down for anything that moves. Just can't wait for doing the Rumble. A chop to the Berserker, now Flair. Gonna try to eliminate the Berserker. Can he? Does he have the power? Does he have the strength? Does he have the ability at this point in the Rumble to eliminate the Berserker? I can't speak. Berserker stays in. Macho going after Flair. And a kick. And a second one. And a clothesline. The Alligator Man as well. Skinner was trying to go for Flair. drop kick by Flair. Now Flair going once again after the Berserker, an elbow. In comes Sergeant Slaughter, and somebody else is eliminated. Didn't see who. Someone else went out. Was it the Macho King, Macho Man? Whatever he's going at this point, it was the Macho Man in there. Alligator Man, Skinner as well. Ric Flair just trying to breathe for a moment in this one. Slaughter gets taken down. Oh, well, I mean, what are you going to do now? Sid Justice at 29. Which means there's only one man left to enter. Hogan with a slam on Flair. Suplex rather than a slam, I would say, but Flair just trying to swing at anything right now. Try to survive, and in comes number 30. And out goes the Hulkster. And in comes the Warlord. Down comes Flair, probably not the smartest move to target a fresh Warlord, but you got to do what you got to do. I think if you're Ric Flair, who's been in since number 3, you just got to avoid Sid Justice. But you just got to avoid all combat. Reckon at this rate. It's exactly what Flair's doing. Out goes the Berserker. The Undertaker trying to take out Flair. Down to the final 5 now. Flair, Slaughter, Justice, Warlord and the Undertaker. Now Flair with Sergeant Slaughter in the corner. And the power of Slaughter remains him in this matchup. And down on Flair goes Sarge. Chucking the Nature Boy. Warlord taking down Slaughter as well. I think Justice and Flair have the same idea. They have to go after the Warlord. Flair and Justice making an alliance. No, Flair going to try to eliminate the Warlord of his own volition. The Warlord's going to remain involved. Fights off the Nate. Flair holding on. Tried his damnedest to at the very least. As the Sarge takes on Flair. And now Flair takes down the Sarge. And it's that time. Figure 4 to Sergeant Slaughter. Take down the base of the big man. And it could help, but Slaughter going to reverse the pressure on Ric Flair. Warlord. Power slam attempt. Flair out the back door, down to the leg. The Warlord and the Undertaker nearly gets Flair over the top rope as well. Fucking hell, Slaughter takes down Justice. And the Warlord down at the hands of the Tombstone. And Flair going to pick the bones of the Warlord. And the Undertaker takes down Flair. Out goes Sid Justice. And out potentially goes the Warlord as well. It's Ric Flair, it's the Undertaker, it's the Warlord. And Undertaker takes down Flair. And now Undertaker down on the ropes to the Nature Boy. Undertaker, Warlord, Flair. I know it's not going to be the official final two, but if I can just fucking win this. It's down to Flair and the Undertaker, which is even more intriguing, to be honest.
He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
Flair going to try to take a shortcut. There he does. We're down to 2. And Flair going to take down Undertaker. Figure 4 to the dead man.
And he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
Ric Flair and The Undertaker remain in this, the 1992 Royal Rumble. Undertaker gets back in, and Ric Flair delivers him a chop across the ring. And now Undertaker reversing Flair. Down goes Flair. Big boot. Flair trying to stay in this one. Shots to the head of the dead man. Trying to keep Taker out of it.
And an elbow drop too.
Flair and the Undertaker. Undertaker gets back in. Now Flair taking down the dead man. Just try to continue the punishment. Undertaker reversal. Flair reversal. And what's the Undertaker thinking? Down to Ric Flair. Flair desperately hanging on. The Undertaker with a power slam. Flair and the dead man. Flair back to those legs of Undertaker.
Oh, disabling the leg with that.
And it is going to be, oh my God, I've done it. Ric Flair is the new WWF
Here's
champion.
your winner, the Natural
How have I done that then?
Boy.
How have I done that then, ladies and gents? I don't know, and I don't care. It only took 2 attempts to do the 1992 Royal Rumble. Oh my God, I'm walking on sunshine. It's like heaven on earth right now. Ladies and gentlemen, from a number 3 position, I have gone all the way with Ric Flair. He is a new WWF champion and the winner of the Royal Rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, because I did. I'm glad to get out of the way. There's going to be a lot more difficult ones to come. But oh my God, I'm glad I got that one done. And just for the record, only 2 attempts. So not too shabby Alonso right there. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I will see you very, very soon for the next Royal Rumble, which will be the first Royal Rumble that you can get a world title shot in. Take care and peace. Thank God.